All right. Thanks for tuning in. This is John Dales right here, my guy.
Sir.
You're on there? Yeah, you're on there. And joined by Calvin Cristoforo, you can't see, but he'll be on the call today, and then Ryan Nelson, our sideline reporter. And
Zach Kaplan's on play-by-play.
Zach Kaplan.
Zach Kaplan. Got him in there as well.
All right, so we're going I'll go home with the home field.
Let's
advantage
go
here.
three randoms.
All right, and then
You
suicide.
can pick one. I can also X one. So you can't be this team. And then or you could suicide.
Alright.
Understand? Yeah.
Alright.
You see, Zach, this is where games are won and lost in the team selection.
Oh,
Middle Tennessee State.
Maryland.
The RB button's
North
got to be nice to you.
Alright, I'm gonna go no UNC. Or
Alright.
so you could take the other two or Suey.
Am I waiting? Can I wait to see what you have before I
that's
choose?
Zach, this is a big spot here because Eads is at North Carolina. Dales knows he's not going to get the number 19 team in the country.
Dale's thoughts
Yeah,
on
Michigan.
him actually North Carolina.
Clemson.
Alright.
Yeah, you really gotta say Middle Tennessee.
I'm gonna axe Clemson there.
Well, you see, Dale, Zach, what he did was he took away Clemson, but Eads still has the number 4 team in the nation. Is he going to go suicide or is he going to
So
go
my other options by Middle Tennessee and Maryland.
Yeah, or you can
You
suicide.
gotta think he's gonna go suicide here.
Maryland.
I think Middle Tennessee is a real.
Maryland's a big risk, Zach, because we all both know there's only 25 teams ranked in the top 25 these days. So
That is true.
is he going to get a good team or is he going to go with the Terrapins, a Big Ten school?
I'm gonna roll with Maryland.
He's going to go with the
Going
Terrapins.
with the
Now I'm in conflict because you got Michigan or you got Georgia.
Eads doesn't really have a conflict here. He's a Michigan guy. We know that. He's trying to put his home state on the map. He's going to take the Bulldogs. This is all hogwash here. No shot. He throws away the Bulldogs to take the Wolverines.
I like a good Big Ten battle though.
He's trying to hype up the Big Ten battle. Yeah, whatever.
No,
He's
John-
taking the Bulldogs, though.
John, your thoughts on your team selection?
What are you
Yeah,
talking
I'm really in a conflict here, guys. I'm really in a bind.
This guy's wearing the Abe Lincoln 1865 model cap here. He's not in a bind. He's taking Georgia.
Let's
It's
go.
not even close.
Can we pick whatever offense?
John Dales, I'm here with the coach of the Maryland Terrapins. Dales, Maryland's a real tough draw today. How can you overcome?
I agree, they are a tough draw for the opponent. So, we feel good, and you don't roll into the Terrapin State and expect to leave with a victory.
All right, what we got?
This is another big decision here, Zach. Home field
I'll let
advantage.
you control.
Yeah.
The weather.
Sterling,
What
how long
will
we do?
John
5
Dales
minutes?
do?
6.
We can do 6.
6.
Well,
And then,
coming from
Heisman there.
a somewhat warm weather area.
No?
Okay, you gotta
Maryland,
control it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's warm. You gotta think.
Alright, we're good.
It's good.
Here's the big thing here. Eads last time
You're
he switched the difficulty to Heisman. Now, that could be a part of the game where Dales, we all know Dales is used to playing All-American.
That's cap. That's cap. That's not true.
So the Heisman
That's not true. That's
We're
nowhere
in the
near
booth
being
here. You
true.
can't hear us.
Look, well, I can hear you, and the fact that you just responded to me tells me you can hear me.
You gotta think it's not a good look that Georgia's best player is a punter.
That could be something. That could be a storyline. I'm not sure. I actually watched.
Oh, you have the updated rosters as well?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I've actually
We
watched.
don't mess around.
I'm impressed.
Turn Green Bay Packer as well.
Yes, that's right.
I've actually watched John Eads play on his channel, and I know he does like to punt. He
He had-
has punted.
Like
So-
5 times.
So the punter could be in here. Could
And
be-
something you gotta watch out for because Dale's
is at
out
hours.
of practice on punt returns.
Dales has hours of film he watched, right?
Hey, we came into this battle right. It's a different team than the Beavers, but
Now toss it over to Zach Kaplan for the play-by-play.
We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick.
We got
that's about as full as I thought that would
we
be.
got Zirkle kicking off here. Two
Puts it
guys.
high in the air.
Demas Jr. takes the ball to the 10-yard line.
To the
He'll
20.
take it out to the 20. Spin move.
Makes it to the
Take him down.
2-yard
Yeah, a decent return there,
Got a
Zach.
17-yard return.
Yeah, don't talk over me. 17 yards here, but the spin move was really unnecessary. He could have got extra 2 yards. So 7-22, not the worst thing in the world, but against Richard LeCount and his Georgia defense.
John, what are you looking at with this offense? All right, so we got
Here's the thing,
we got
nothing
talking about
much yet.
an empty backfield,
We got
5
5
wide.
We got a right-handed
Drops
quarterback.
back, rolls out right, still rolling out right. He's going, and it's taken down for
Oh,
about
they
a
got
5-yard
somebody
gain.
Yeah, you see, he let off with a quick sticks play there. That's one of John Dale's specialties, a little stick-out roll to the right. A lot of options there, 4 receivers to the right. Decided to hang on to that
There's
time.
3 receivers to the right.
Not the worst decision in the world there,
And-
Zach. Picked up 5 yards.
You know, it's one of those plays where you think he was running out of the game. All right, we got fake hand, option play, up the middle,
He's to the 40. Got it open.
50,
House.
40,
house.
and
Brutal.
Knocked out of bounds.
Now he took
It was
one
35-yard line.
right out of his
39
playbook
yards.
here. We all know John Eads is a guy who loves to run the read option.
I don't know about that.
Dales takes it there, slams in the face. Big pickup, 39-yard gainer. The Terrapins are hot. This selection isn't looking that bad.
Rolls out left.
What?
Misses the tackle. He's going again. That'll be about an 8-yard
How do we
gain.
miss that?
John, this is
Second
3 straight
and
running plays from Tagovailoa. How do you stop him up there?
Keep sending the pressure.
You see, Zach, what happened there, Dales eventually is going to fumble with this quarterback. It's not if,
Yeah.
it's when. Almost
And
went down there.
nice handoff in the middle of the funk.
Oh, the Funkster,
14-yard gain.
Jakey bringing the funk to College Park today. The Terrapins limiting him into that colored end zone here. An opening drive statement here by John Dales,
And, you know,
pounding the rough.
We can't say the words colored end zone on air. Nice 10-yard catch to Malik Jackson.
Dales finally getting his quarterback involved with the throwing game. Now 1st and goal. You can't imagine a pass play is coming here on 1st down.
Funk up the middle. 2-yard gain. That'll be a touchdown.
It's a good drive.
Dale, what did you see that first drive?
You gotta think on that first drive,
He's settled in.
Jake Funk, early MVP here.
And that's a classic opponent head nod, like, yeah, I see what's happening. But we all know, in the back of his head, John Eads is like, what did I get myself into here? A lot is riding on this game. Eads expected to come in here, especially with Georgia against Maryland, and it was
We
a
got
tough
Bobby
start for him.
Petrino kicking out.
Once again,
The
let me
end zone.
finish
Cook
my
taking it out of the end zone. Juke move at the 15.
Dalvin Cook is.
Taking out 20-yard return.
James Cook, Dalvin's brother there, decided to take it out of the end zone. This guy, when he goes to the NFL draft, you know, I don't know if I like him about that.
All right, so Calvin, as someone who's watched a good amount of film, what do you have to say about?
I think
Eads'
John
playbook?
Eads is a guy who is going to establish
Yeah.
the run, especially early in the game, especially the early downs. I'd be floored if a pass is here on 1st down.
Ricky Daniels drops back. Deep out to Robertson, and that'll be too far.
And
out of
that's why. John Dales, I'm sure, watching the film, knows that Eads likes to run the ball on a 1st down. He forced an audible there. And J.T. Daniels not comfortable, ready to throw on a road-type environment like this. Those are well out of bounds. That's a hell of a job defensively on 1st down.
Now, Dales, we all know you're a 5'3" guy. What are you seeing here tonight? 3-5 tonight. How are you feeling about it right now?
Am I feeling right now? What's 3-3-5?
Yeah.
White up the middle.
He's taken down.
And that's the run was coming.
All right.
We knew Eads was going to try to establish it early in the game. He tried to take a shot on 1st down. He licked his wounds a little bit, but on 2nd down, runs the ball.
You gotta think that at some point we're gonna see an option play, right?
The read option is coming. I don't know if it's coming on this play. It just might. You're going to look at this quarterback here on the right side. He could be coming in for a blitz. Can
And
keep an eye on him.
we gotta
Oh,
stack
now they're
box
free.
too. No safeties deep either.
I like the
So
audible.
you gotta watch out for that.
I like the gamesmanship here. Little audible, little bluff play. Was that the play? It's going through Dale's hands.
Drops back. It's going deep. He's got Jackson.
Oh
He
my
catches it.
God!
Whiffs the tackle, and he is gone. That'll be a touchdown for Georgia.
That's a 72-yard score there. You know, the single coverage up both seams. Could have gone to the right guy, went to the left guy. Wide button score there. Once that ball was jumped up, jump ball, defender hits the ground. Watch his backside block right there. And that's when he knew this was over. 7-7 game. John Eads responds
Sorry,
early.
my bad.
We're only just 2 minutes in.
And you know,
Tied with the extra
you gotta think it was. You gotta question the call and not have any deep safeties back there on just the.
Dale's got burnt with the run they run for on 2nd down the drive before. He was looking to, you know, maybe overcompensate a little bit. Did a little bit too much. Stayed with the ball in the air. A little 6 points on the board. 7-7 game here.
drills this one.
We got Demas taking it out of the end zone. Takes it to the 10, 20. No moves here. He'll just run straight out for 23 yards.
You know, some say, Zach, the defending the kickoff is the hardest part of this game. You know, some people say that, but that's 2 for 2. Both sides have been defending the kickoff pretty well.
And you know, as my partner here knows all too well, a kickoff return for a touchdown can really be something that puts you to bed. Oh, and Mark Webb almost had a pick there.
Almost an interception here on 1st down. That's not what you want to see. You know, you're from Maryland. You know, the Chesapeake Bay is right there. You don't want to see a touchdown score to the other end, especially when you're throwing the ball to a team who's not wearing the same jersey as you.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Did you do
All
enough
right,
with Doug
easy.
Versilio this week?
3 wide receivers down to the left.
Did your teams do enough? Did you do enough with Doug
Six plays to the
Versilio?
left here.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Ooh, and that is a Calvin Cristoforo classic right
I like
there.
that play, little quick timing around over to the left side.
Outplayed side.
When you gotta think at some point in this game, John Dales is gonna pull out that little curl flat. It works like a charm. He's gonna have to catch him in soft coverage, so his press coverage is not gonna work like that.
You gotta think there's a possibility he'll go back to that same play here.
You gotta think it worked well the first time. It likes to roll it the other way.
And it looks like he was gone out, and it'll just throw it away.
Yeah, kind of a silly mistake there by John Dales to throw it away. He didn't want to throw it downfield. I respect that, but still, you know it's a bad play call when you're forced to throw it out of bounds.
From their own.
You know what John Dale's thinking is, I don't want to give away too much scouting report, but we all know about John Dale's game plan here. It's a play in the back of his head. We all know in the room that he is dying to call. It's just a matter of time before he calls that play. And now he tries to get the defense off yard there. That's going to be 5 yards back in the other direction.
That's brutal.
You know, one of the first rules of NCAA is you never do the fake hike.
You never do the fake hike.
It rarely works on the defense, and you always end up with a false start.
It rarely works the defense. John Dale's kind of, John Dale's has two flaws in this game. We both know them. It's false starts, and it is
you
roughing
gotta
the
watch
passers. We don't know why he's
here.
going to give away that first 15 yards, but they're roughing
You
the passers.
gotta Talia rolling out to the right.
Yep, Talia, that's his name, Zach. He said that perfectly right. He's rolling out to the right there. He men downfield.
That's not
Threw it away on first down. Should have thrown it away on second down. Now it is third and a country mile. Oh boy, they can throw it all the way to DC if he wants to. He might not even get the first down.
Well, yeah, Zach. There's he has a brother in the NFL. You might know. Tua.
Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
Hey, John, what are your thoughts here on third down?
Deep zone coverage. Let's get off the field. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe a little draw play, a little fake there. What's he going to do? Oh, and there's the play. We all know what's coming. And finally, he pulls out of his back pocket. But like I said, Zach, he could have threw it to DC, and he might not have taken the first down. Only got 25 yards back. You got to know what the stakes are on that play.
John, Dale's going to be for fourth down?
To come up with the first
Crazy
down.
they go.
We all know John Dale's had the H in the back pocket there. Finally pulled it out there on third and long. Let's see what he does here on third and short. He'd be a fool to set up in the I formation here. He's probably going to go in the spread.
Well, I'm not sure I really
He's in the
agree
upper
with this call to go for
I don't agree with this call either, Mel. They crowd the box here, but gotta be a pass play here. Look at the single. Look at the non-press coverage there at the top of the screen. Could be a good play here for
And that
curl
Jake
flats.
Funk, early MVP for Maryland here. He's got a couple crucial plays that really kept the Terrapins alive.
Yeah, John Dale's proved me wrong there. Jake brought the thump there on that fourth and short. Little give up the middle. Dale's trying to do the same thing. Oh no, it's a fake!
Tagovailoa rolling out to the left. Oh, to Jake Funk again. Jake Funk. I'm saying, he keeps getting the ball.
Jake Funk, dual threat guy, reminds me of a little Rex Burkhead, huh? Can punch it in, so catch it out of the backfield. You know, he's wearing that number 34, just like Rex. Good player, that Funk guy. I think he's got some spunk.
And early MVP here for the Terrapins, Jake Funk.
You gotta think at some point Funk's getting too tired here, so they give it a big boon. Big boon bringing the pain. How about Penny picking up
Got
first?
put in Detroit. Big boy.
John Hayes putting some commentary on Needle into this broadcast. I don't know why, but apparently his career's ruined because he's a Lion now in the NFL. And there's John Dale's back to his classic ways, forcing a full start here. We knew what happened last time. It went right back to the well. John, that's just undisciplined coaching.
I've often said, Dale's thoughts on the undisciplined nature of your team right now.
I don't think it's undisciplined to call a play on 2. The false start was undisciplined.
Well, that's
The
what
coaching
that's
in
what I'm
itself
saying.
is not undisciplined.
Well, I mean,
We're already in a big battle. It's a non-con game against Georgia from 14 in the country.
John Dale's going a little bit under center here. I don't even like that. I think he's going to spread it out, let it fly here. He takes another sack. That's 2 for 2, Zach. He takes a false start. Next play is a sack. John Dale's another long down and distance here. It's second and 22, not third and 22. Could be worse. Try to pick up half of it here in the second down, and then have third and fourth down to pay the last 11.
Dale's thoughts on Eric Stokes?
okay. And you got to think that some of the problems here for Maryland is that Tagovailoa, he's been very uncomfortable in the pocket. He's rolling out very early in the play. And that'll be a pick here for Georgia. And that is looking like a house call.
And down he goes.
Not looking
No,
like a
sir.
house call at all there. Zach
Brought down to
goes.
20.
I mean, play-by-play wasn't great on that play, but neither was the pass. So, the guy
Eads, what'd you say the interception?
draped all over him.
Great
Dale's
play
trying
by
to throw away
Rice
anyway.
there. Just
An
jumping up
unnecessary
there.
jump here at the end. I don't know if his girlfriend's in the stands wanting to show up a little bit of the athleticism, but that was unnecessary. He's down a distance. So now John Dale's back against the wall here. He knows the walls are caving in. Early in this game, needs to make a statement here on the defensive end.
Oh.
That was a silly play
That was
call
a
there.
pass.
We all know you don't run a swing screen in NCAA 14. John Dale knew it was coming. He could smell it from a mile away, just like Ryan Nelson's popcorn. A swing pass not going to work in this league, especially against a caliber player like John Dale, who we both know is bringing the house.
I agree.
Takes it up the middle.
Is John
That's
Eads
a
again?
run.
He's once again trying to establish the run. Doesn't like to throw it. He hasn't been running on the first down more often than not, running on the second down. Only a 4-yard pickup now. Now he has 10 yards. We don't know if John Eads is a field goal kicker. By the looks of him, I think he's going to go for 3 here. So this could be a big play here by Dales, especially take that decision out of his mind. If it's a 4th and 10, I think he's definitely going to take the 3 points, especially when he was the one kicking off to start the first half. He's going to be receiving the second half kickoff. I think he'll settle for 3 if he's going to get a good chunk of yards here.
No, I disagree.
Up the middle for a nice.
He picked up 7. Now Zach in a tough situation here, Zach. 4th and 3. Is he going to kick it? Is he going to run it? Is he going to throw it? All the decisions on the table here to close down a distance.
I think we've seen
Gonna contemplate my
we've seen various things from the Terrapins offense. We've seen them.
Terrapins are on defense, so
We've seen Georgia stop in their tracks, and we've seen opposing drives to them.
Takes
So
the field on 4th down.
and
He's going to go for this. This is bluffing. The corner might run out here. He's options. Might want to snap the ball. Barking out singles. Only 3 seconds here on the game clock. He's going to let it go to the other corner. Kind of a bluff play there. Trying to John Dale's offside. So like I said, John Eads, I think, is going to take the 3 here in this game. I don't think he has, what it takes to go for the 4th and 3 here.
And a tight one at this point. He gets it up.
Can you talk about your decision to go for points there?
Yeah, still early on in the game, got points on the table. If there's food on the table, you got to eat it. If there's points on the table, you got to take it.
John Dale's, your thoughts on, giving up 3 there or not letting up 7?
That's
I
a good
think it's a
stop.
great defensive
Good
stand.
stop.
And he got all of this one.
I
Great
definitely
kick.
fucked up that 3rd down play.
that is a
Missed the
kick
wrong
off.
He's to
hole.
the 10.
This is a wicked run.
He's to the 20. He's taken down.
And that is a kick return.
That's Dante right
Hey,
there.
we got 2 viewers right now. It's running it.
That's Dante, he's running with the ball there. Hey, I always say it's better to move north and south than east and west. Old coach of mine taught me that. Those were the initials of PL, because he always brings the thunder every single night. So always good to get north and south. Would have liked some more yardage there, but they'll settle to set up shop here at 41.
Jake Funk, early MVP for the Terrapins here.
Pressure coming.
Tua's got to get rid of it. Very close to his brother, very close to still being in that tackle box. Gets rid of it, though. He's had that. He's not going to wrestle all game long. John Dale's, I think he's trying to move a little bit too fast down the field. Maybe slow things up, go underneath a little bit, and try to keep this Georgia defense honest.
I agree.
Gains his way to the 33-yard line.
Jake Funk, once again, he's bringing the Funk all game long. He's been the
Some people call him the MVP of this game so far.
MVP of this game,
Early MVP
Early
for
MVP. I wish I heard that phrase before. Watch Richard LeCount here, top of your screen. It looks like he's creeping.
And now he's got room to run. Tackle around the
Oh, that was a big late
You
on
gotta
taking
think.
a look.
and he gets it.
Those runs for Tagovailoa, that's just a fumble waiting to happen.
It is a fumble waiting to happen, but it does keep the defense off balance. I was thinking funk, that too. Tagovailoa kept it there, and he picked up a good gainer.
Quick strike to the receivers, and he's tackled at the 41.
I mean, that
was pretty successful.
that out route there.
That timing route right there on the
spot.
left side. That's about to take it from my playbook there. Little timing route, little flood action. Howdy, if you're waving at me, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't.
Looks middle, got his back.
And on this drive, it's really looking like Dales is taking some plays out of the Calvin's 4-0 playbook.
Yeah, a little slip screen there. I like that play, especially when you got an athletic guy like Funk out of the backfield. We've seen what he can do, catch the ball and run the ball. That was a good play there.
We've seen what happens with this Terrapins defense when they bring the Funk.
Put it on
good things.
Put it on the nickel and the jukebox right there. Bring me the Funk one more time. Little 5-yard gainer there. Second 5 coming up. Oh, it's a party down in College Park.
Oh, Lord.
Dangerous pass there. John Dale knew it. He threw it into the coverage. The wide receiver could have made the play. The defender could have made the play. Luckily for both teams, it hits the turf. No harm, no foul there, but a big 3rd and 5 upcoming here, Zach.
21-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Dales, what comment on your decision making so far in this game?
5 wide receivers in the formation.
Back to the studio.
Gets it out quickly. A huge play, and now they're in a great position.
You know, that was a good play, but I do disagree with the Terrapins' decision not to bring the Funk.
Yeah, a little outplay there, picks up the first down. Hey, maybe the Funk will get the ball here. On the field here on 1st and goal. Let's see if Tulia Tagovailoa here, I think he can make a play here on 1st and goal. Looks like the house is coming.
Passes it to the middle of the field. He's tackled
And-
at the 1-yard line.
You know, 5 wide on 1st and goal. Very interesting decision, but it does work out for the Terrapins.
Yeah, good decision there. Hits Combs. You know, he's always got that good hair. The last name he's always supplied. Here comes the Funk here on 2nd goal, baby. Pound the rock!
Tackle made at the 1. 1-yard gain.
Funkster got stood up there. That's kind of like, you know, when you walk into a bar and you make a bad joke, you get stood up right up front. Let's see if the Georgia defense can make a play here. You know, let's see if the Funk can punt this one in.
And you know, my friend Calvin here in the booth, really, he's got a lot of experience going into bars.
Let's see if the Funk can make a play. He got lead blocker now. Let's see. Run is what the defense thinking. Let's see if the offense goes the
Oh, and that QB
That's a classic, bro. I didn't even think about that.
Wow, what a play right there. Everyone was thinking Funk. The people in Georgia were thinking Funk. How about the QB keeper there on 3rd and goal? How about a touchdown for the Terrapins? Oh, baby, we got a good one.
He makes the
And you know what happens there is when everyone's thinking Funk, no one's thinking to his brother.
Nobody's thinking to his brother. People were thinking, what's he going to play out of that jukebox, baby? He's going to give it a Funk in the backfield in one way. But no, it's the QB. Right-hander, not like his brother, left-hander. And now a fair catch here by Cook in the back. So that could be a smart play as we break down this offense as a glance. John Dales is making one critical mistake, and that was that interception.
And you know, it's been a bit of a shocker here to see Bobby Petrino kicking off for the Terrapins.
Yes, Zach, I agree.
Yeah, Zach, I don't talk about play on the field. I don't talk about anybody else on the field. But he's been kicking pretty well. We know it kicked in the back of the end zone there. Let's see if this Georgia offense maybe gets some funk, if you know what I'm saying, on their side of the ball here with JT Daniels.
And I'm not quite sure what you're saying there, because his last name is not Funk.
Yeah, it's Funk. I like to call him that. You know what I'm saying? Funk, baby, play it. You know, and I like that little corner out there, little flag pattern. We haven't seen that from John Dales. Maybe we can. A place where Ryan Nelson sits a lot. It's one of John Dale's favorite plays. So maybe that's coming soon. We don't know the name of it. And maybe it's coming soon. But on defense here, time winding down here in the first half. Let's see if we can make a play on defense and count an interception.
And you know, I have to disagree that time's winding down. We're less than halfway through the
Calvin,
quarter.
thoughts on JT Daniels' high school nickname of Clump Baby?
Yeah, Clump Baby Bust Slumps. He threw it into a bevy of people there. Luckily, his receiver came down with a
And we have
very
a crowded
dangerous throw.
backfield here.
Maybe a bluff play there where he's showing slants. Oh, now they're all out of it. What's he going to do? Look at this top of the screen here. Robertson's going to get a matchup. Oh, it's going to be give, though.
Runs outside for a nice game.
You know, John Dales has been giving up the run a little bit here in this first half. His MO is nobody runs on John Dales, but some windows have been open here. A little 5-yard gainer there on first down. You got to imagine that's hurting John Dale's defensive confidence here early.
John Dale, does it hurt your confidence?
You gotta imagine that.
He shakes his head.
He's on the run. Throws, and that one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete.
Had his man there wide open, but you know, throwing on the run is tough. There's only a couple players in the country like Jamie Newman who can make that throw. Maybe we'll see appearance from him later this game. Yeah, he'll probably throw that into the stands, but that was a tough throw there on the run. The guy was open. You can't blame him though. JT Daniels still adjusting to the system here in year one at Georgia. USC, they don't run patterns like that, so that was a good play. Just needs to hit his receiver when he's open. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
From the 46-yard line, it's 3rd down. And they get nice yardage on that run.
Big play call here coming up for.
Yeah, now it's 4th and inches, 5-yard gain there on 3rd. Let's see what John Eads goes to do. We don't know. He is a punter sometimes. Maybe tries to draw the defense on it, lets the boot away. This is a big play. John Dale's looking for a big defensive stand here because he knows the Bulldogs get the ball here at the end of the first half. So what will John Eads and the offense strum up here? You got to imagine this ball could be going through the air because if this ball is going to go to Maryland, it would go to the Funkster. But the Bulldogs don't have Funk in the backfield.
Cal, you have an uncanny ability to predict what's happening.
Yeah, let's see.
Regular
They call it
colloquial
economics.
promo over here.
Yeah, run there on 4th down. You prove me wrong. Admit when I'm wrong. A little run there on 4th down. Good play, though. That play, establishing the pressure on the defense. John Dale's on his heels right now. Hold up, big fella. You're moving too fast.
That's a great tackle at the 35.
The player play's been pretty lagging.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
And it's very strange seeing the ACC conference logo on the field when Maryland is objectively in the Big Ten.
Georgia's in the SEC.
Little ACC Big Ten challenge here. Oh, that's a dangerous throw. Oh! Bring me some milk, biscuits, and potato strips, mama. How about 6 on that play? Howdy. Oh, right up the seam to the end zone. Oh my! That's another dime by J.T. Daniels. He's been throwing up the seam all game long. 6 points on the board. Now let's see how it's strategy here for John Dale. 1:41 left in the quarter. Does he let it drain out, punch it in? Because we all know he's kicking off at the end of the first half.
Dale's, what are your thoughts here?
I want to keep my cards close to the vest.
John K.
He's to the 10. And he's taken down at the 15-yard line.
Good stop.
This offense did really well with the air attack on their last trip out there. Let's see if they can do the same thing here.
I think the defense right now is just sitting back on their heels. They're allowing the offense to kind of dictate things to them. And the one thing is that any defensive coordinator would tell you in the country, you have to be the one trying to dictate things to the offense. So change it up. Try something different.
Oh, that is kid, the Funk's got some spunk coming out of that field. You know what I'm saying? Have a good play there. It's number 34. Get him the ball, baby. I talking about some grits and potatoes. How about this grits and potatoes guy? He's eating out of the field. Keeps feeding the rock, baby.
And they make the stop at about the 39-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Fumble waiting to happen there on that play, Yeah, quarterback runs, John Dale. He's not getting upset about it as the Funk, baby. First down machine. You give it to Funk to move the chains. It's that simple of an equation.
I did the math on that, and it is a simple equation. You give Funk the ball, you get yards.
None one of those timing routes Eads has been baffled by that all the time. He thinks, timing routes aren't a thing over there in Michigan. Quick hitter timer there off on the left side. John Dale, so you got that microwave clock on. Tick, tick, tick. You're open. First down, baby.
He scrambled. Brought down.
Another dangerous run there by Tagovailoa. John Dale's is looking for a place to get down. Luckily, his quarterback holds on to the ball.
Tagovailoa, really no regard for his own safety there. He refuses to go down.
They call him a terrapin. He's got that little turtle shell protect the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's been doing early in this game. But hopefully that shell, doesn't start to crack. You know what I mean?
Scramble.
Gotta get down here.
Oh, and there it is!
And there's the
And
shell.
there's the fumble
it's
we've
been
been
chipping
waiting
away.
for.
And Donnie's been hammering at that shell. Chip, chip, chip. We know pieces were coming off there. And finally the shell cracks. And that's a backbreaker. Especially if the Bulldogs can get to the end zone here on this drive.
In a game that's this close,
And us up here in the booth, we've been saying this whole game. That's been a fumble waiting to happen. And there it is. Back to you on the sideline.
makes it out to
Eads, what are your decision to run there?
Just kind of feeling the water out,
Okay.
How about the guts there by Coach Eads going with the quarterback run himself, or the quarterback run on the last play on the other side resulted in the fumble. You gotta imagine the guts on that play, but this Stetson Bennett guy, he's gonna fumble the ball. That's why he's not in the game. JT Daniels is the guy you want out of the field. Doesn't fumble that.
Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work.
You gotta get down here. You gotta get down. Oh, smart play to get down there. You know, I was saying it actually right before he said it. Gotta get down. Gotta get down. You heard that one, so that makes my predictions.
You know, you gotta think the opposing coach is taking notes there. He's telling Tagovailoa to get down, slide.
And you got to think that neither coach is using a timeout so far.
Yeah, that was 19
seconds
Eads, but now it looks even better because we have 19 seconds on the clock. Coach Dales does have all 3 timeouts, but all 3 timeouts that don't matter if there's no time on the clock.
Yes.
He's hit and taken down.
First down here is Collins. Get the troops to the line. I'm sure John Dale's saying much. Get to the line here. Then you got to snap this ball up. Another timing route by that play right there. Tagovailoa. And this could be the play we're all been waiting for. Will John Dale's pull out of his back pocket? He doesn't have and he throws it into coverage and it's
That's the second interception of the game by this defense.
And you know, there's only so many times you can go back to that same route before the defense keys in on it, especially a first-round corner like Stokes there.
And how about John Dale? How about John Eads usering 100% there to make that interception? The All-Stars user right there. Not the CPU coming up with that pick. What a smart stick skills play there by Eads to force the turnover. 3 turnovers in the first half by Dale. That's not going to cut it against a skilled opponent, especially when he's playing with the number 14 in the country. Looks like Eads just going to lead out to the half here. Oh no!
Oh no!
He calls a timeout! Slap me in the back of the head and call me, a liar. I thought he was going to go to the halftime rope, but no. He's 7 seconds. Looks like he's got tape to the skies here. White's been running the ball, remarkably average. Let's see if they're going to play down the field with 7 seconds left on the clock.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Takes another timeout.
Some very strange play calls here from Georgia.
Yeah, strange.
2 straight runs and 2 timeouts.
Yeah, weird play calling there, Zach. I expected the ball to go through the air. He doesn't want to make the same silly mistakes that John Dale's been making this whole first half. Takes his timeout. Now he's got to take a shot. 1 play remaining in the half. He's not going to run the ball through the seats of this defense and get 6 points here. So he's got to know that.
This could be a fumble here. We all know how dangerous this can be.
Makes it to the 47.
That was not a fumble.
Yeah, silly use of timeout there down the stretch. Silly use of the clock.
Hey.
But
they
do say you can't take them with you.
You know what they do. They can't take it with them. But Zach, sometimes you're not the safest players there.
And that was a very quick halftime show. No time for now. So back in the booth, second half.
At the 18.
John Eads, a big fan of that, whoop-de-doo jukester. You would know something about that. Tell me about,
I do.
Move out of your shoes. Zach, you're my juking coach. So you like the jukes here, or you think a spin should come out more often than not?
I think the spin move, I think it's underutilized in the game today. I do.
Trying to spin move there, he got bit for it, He's been just doing juke. Got that John Dale's head there. Speaking of juke, how about the funk? The funk brings the juke. Speaking of juke, how about the juke box? That's what John Dale's head is doing, juke. But no, went with the spin move. Well, luckily the discipline there for the Maryland defense still brings him down in the backfield.
He's out to the 30. He gets out to about the 37.
How about this, Zach? We got the funk bringing the music on one end, and we got the cook bringing the food on the other end. How about a 20-yard gain there on first down? Big run there. It's actually second down. Big gainer. The funk and the cook. Oh, golly! We got a battle here in the ground game. Fire off the cannon. We got a track meet starting in College Park.
He's scrambling. And he just gets rid of it.
Yeah, smart play there. A silly decision to roll out to the right. No receivers on the right side of the field. Once again, no receivers within a country mile. 3 defenders, no receivers. Forced to throw it out of bounds. How about a roll to a left there? Have some confidence in your QB that he can throw rolling left, especially even if he's right-handed.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 30.
You gotta throw the ball.
Georgia is up a field goal.
JT Daniels has got to be JT Daniels.
One-on-one coverage down top of the screen. How about the tight end moving out of the field?
Here's a counter, losing yards.
Well, I think it's safe to say the defense had his number on that one. It can be very
Went to the white, should have gave it to the cook there. Nothing there on first down. Second down. Now a down in distance here on third down. We know John Eads does have the punter in his back pocket. Highly rated player on his team. This is big for John Dales here. Make a stop here on third down. Get the rock back and get some music going back on the offensive side.
Now he tries to buy some time. Heading for the corner. He gets hit out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Decision. The CPU thinks he's kicking. I think he's going for it. Zach, what do you think, baby?
I think he's going to punt it. I do.
Weird move here to punt, especially with a 4th and 5. John Dale's offense has been
there's a small possibility there's a fake in the back pocket. And no, it's a punt.
This punt goes.
Boots it away into the back of the end zone. Net punt. That was it wasn't a great decision there. Now John Dale down by 3, 80 yards to go. You gotta like the spot he's in. How about this? 10 minutes to go on the game clock. You think John Dale starts to waste some clock here, or you think he's going to the end zone?
I mean, when you're down in the game, you can't afford to be wasting clock.
You can't afford it. How about you trust your offense? So Jake Funk, give him the ball, baby. Jake Funk, he's bringing that groovy tunes to the field tonight. He's playing very well. Another touch there.
Nice catch on that one. Tackle around the 41-yard line.
Whew. John Dale side of relief there. Didn't put the ball there on the turf. Looking like, the drive's productive. Maybe there was a halftime talk with his QB. Maybe we'll have Ryan Nelson, sideline reporter, ask Coach Dales when Ryan Nelson comes back from dropping that Mondo Dookie. If there was a play at halftime,
Ryan Nelson, from where I can see it, he's not in the bathroom, I can tell you that.
Really, he's slacking off on the job here. I would like an interview with Coach John Dales to see what he said he was quarterback at the break. I don't know where he is, but hopefully he'll get back in time to have that conversation before time's too late.
He's under pressure, and he's going to come up with a sack.
And you see what happened there, that's a play John Dales likes to run. It's in his back pocket all game long. He can get away with that play for big yardage against guys like Powers Lynch and Zach Kaplan. But against a player like John Eads, it's a little bit tough to convert. Eads stalled right at the whole time. The house came by the time Tagovailoa, put his head up. It was way too late. A sack comes in. And now down in distance here, 3rd and 19 here for the Terrapins.
He flings it.
We'd like a quick sideline interview with the coach of the Terrapins to see if he had what kind of talks he had during halftime.
Coach Dales, what are the kind of adjustments to make during halftime
with his quarterback?
What do you see out there from the team that you liked?
A lot.
Can you give specifics? Offense, defense.
We're just playing.
I really like that play right there on first down. That's a curl right there. Timing route, Dale's and his receivers. Coach Dale's in practice all the time. Timing is everything. Another timing right there. Another first down. Time it up, baby. First down.
Coach Dales, we're going to limit turnovers this half.
We're going to play smarter.
Okay.
They come out on a 5-wide set.
All right, what does that entail? Are you going to pass the ball as much?
We're not going to change the game plan. We just got to focus and play smarter. It's take 3 football.
How about a jet sweep there? What a bad play call that was. Bad, like a goat play. John Dale's not the goat, but a bad play right there on 2nd inches. Now it's 3rd and 1. Let's see if you'll make a smarter decision here. Try to move the chains. Give the ball to 34, baby. Put a nickel in the jukebox and bring the funk.
He makes it to the 9.
What do you see on Jake Funk so far today, John?
I think he's running hard, puts his head down against the holes, and
Jake
doing a
Funk,
good job.
a late MVP here, MVP candidate for the Maryland Terrapins.
He scrambled.
How about throwing?
No, Coach Eads, you went to the half up. What do you need to do here in the second half to keep that lead?
Play some good defense, got to score some points.
All right, what have you seen on JT Daniels you like so far?
What have I seen from
JT Daniels.
JT Daniels? Nice throws, good power.
What does the defense need to do?
Receivers.
What does the defense need to do to stop this offense?
Tackle. Like that.
Handoff, and he's met immediately.
Yeah, another silly play call. That play right there. One of my go-to plays in Madden 09. Brett Favre on the cover. That play was unstoppable. But here at NCAA Football 14, I love to get the Funk some touches right there. But the fake up the belly, the pitch out to the left, didn't work out. Now Dale stuck himself into a little bit of a hole here. 3rd and 9.
Thoughts on the mention of Brett Favre?
No comment.
3rd and 9 here, you gotta get 6 points on the board. You don't want to keep this game tied because Coach Eads with 6 minutes on the clock when he's getting the ball back, maybe 7. A lot of time to whittle down here if this game's just tough.
He gets rid of this one.
When you feel pressure like that,
Big decision here now, Zach. I can't imagine a world where he keeps the offense out there. You got to take you got to take the 3 points here. Tie this game up at 17. You know, this is a big game, and you can't be taking chances as the kicker's off the field.
And he's got it.
John, thoughts on taking that field goal there?
It's not something I usually do, but with the way that this game is going, you got
Back to you.
this one off.
You know, he took the points there. You know, he's not. I think John Eads has him right where he wants him. You know, taking him out of his game plan, taking him out of his comfortability, because there was definitely in John Dale's game plan. I actually read it cover to cover that had a field goal in it. He didn't even have the mention of the word goal on here. He just had achievements to accomplish, not even goal. Took 3 points right there on the board, tied it at 17-17. That shows me how much trust he has in this Terrapin defense. Let's see who's losing a scholarship or who's stepping up here.
I'm hearing reports now from the sideline that the Terrapins, they didn't actually have a kicker on the roster. They pulled a random fan out of the stands.
Coach
told him
Dales,
to get
can
on
you
the field
talk about that?
Keep that to the goalpost.
Talk about that report that your kicker is a guy from the fans.
it's not true.
Okay, not true.
I think it
Zach.
says something
Um,
about the quality of the
In that case, I'm getting faulty information from my sideline reporter. Is he a new one?
I just reported that the coach told me.
No, the first report came from my sideline reporter. And now I got
Is
my
that
sideline
Back to
reporter
you.
telling me something different. So
from their own 28-yard line.
we're also currently hearing
Zach, they're
reports
called side notes, not sideline reporters.
that Sam Houston State is in the FCS title game after a 21-point halftime deficit. So
21-point halftime deficit. That's very close to what John Dale's trailed to the half, except it was 18 less. Just the 3, but he's come back in a big way here in half number 2. But Johnny is looking at this. Take. 6.5 minutes to go. Taking some time off the clock. Johnny, step back, relax. You know, take your time here. You can't go too slow in a game that's tough.
you know that was some great quick math there with the 21 minus 3. Kind of looking like a Powers during the Mad Minute there.
Powers Lynch, you know, gets north and south up the field. Not a guy who likes to go side to side, but John Dales has kept this Georgia offense going side to side here in this second half. Let's see if his defense can make a stick here and put John Eads in another uncomfortable spot where he's forced to punt the ball.
He's taken down around the 44.
You know, George Pickens, a guy who got suspended and, you know, down the stretch in the SEC championship game, first half of throwing something against Georgia Tech a couple years ago. You know what happened there? A quick curl route there on the top of the screen. That stuff played to defend. John Dales has struggled with that play for years. You know, Pickens, jump ball, pick it out of the air, pick me for a first down. How about that by the Bulldogs?
Oh my God!
Can't connect.
I like the scheme the defensive coordinator came up with here. They were all over the place on that play and left the quarterback nowhere to throw it.
Wasn't talking about this year. John was talking about a couple of years ago when Pickens got in the fight with Georgia Tech at the half. You know, it was forced.
Georgia Tech made it to the SEC.
No, it was last season of the game. Good old-fashioned clean 8. You know the
Last season of the game, yes.
2019.
I'm starting to hear reports that my partner in the booth here is on marijuana. Back to you on the sideline.
46. He gains a couple of yards.
Yeah, Coach, you know, after that third quarter, it's knotted up now. What do you need to do here in the fourth to bring the win?
Score one more point than my opponent.
Okay.
And get after a lot of plays.
Back to you in the booth. Back to you on the sideline.
You know, back to me here in the booth with you, Zach. You know, you've been calling a great game. I just want to thank you for you stepped in today. You know, you didn't know you were calling this game, but you've been a great job. Explaining to the people, you know, what's been going on. So I'm glad you stuck it through here and been explaining the game very well.
Now he's scrambling.
That's a football play.
Oh, that's a gutsy play. Oh!
You know,
Rosemary, give me some flowers to smell. How about a big gainer, a stretch out and a dive? My golly, sunflower rose, you name it, first and goal. That's a game changer. Come out and smell the roses if you don't believe it.
tied up here in the fourth. Now would be the time for a goal line stand.
Washington. Washington? There's a guy named Washington.
We'll give that to the White. How about a 7-yard gainer to Amir White? How about a second and goal now? Let's see what Coach Eads elects to do here. A lot of time to take off the clock. A lot of options to play with. If I'm John Dales on offense, I can go with Funk, but unfortunately he's on defense. He's going to bring the Funk on the defensive end. Obviously not with Jake Funk, but one of his defense. Got to set the tone. Give me some chin music.
And they make the stop at the 1-yard line.
This is looking like a heck of a goal line stand here from the Maryland Terrapins.
This is the 9th play of this drive.
That can move.
They put everyone up on the line.
Take. Coach Eads knows what he's doing. Oh! Play by Coach Eads. Now decision. Does he bring out the right foot? Does he put it in the air? If he goes for 3, he could be kicking himself as he walks out the building. But how about the save by John Dales?
Through the uprights. And so they take the lead with that field goal.
Coach Dale, we just need that point right there on the goal line. It's a kicker game.
It's probably the most
They line
conservative
up to kick this one away. He sends this one deep.
Thing.
Talking about conservative, how about Howard Lynch? No
Now we
stop
got Power
football.
Lynch.
For a touchback.
We're talking about conservative over here. Want to hear your input?
In the words of Howard Lynch, upfield. You gotta get upfield.
No targeting penalties in this game. That's going to excite Powers. You got to imagine.
It's this drive that could really be controlled for the last quarter. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers.
Back against the wall here for Dales. Quarterback can't. Gotta get down,
No way
baby!
to happen.
Gotta get down! Oh, that was a dangerous play. I can hear John Dales skip a beat. Hard skip a beat. That's a favorite.
Yeah, and when you're running like that with the quarterback, and the eternal words of cool in the game, you gotta get down.
Dude. Oh, that's a silly play. John Dale's offensive line has been moving like they've been dancing the Funk pre-snap.
That was not a false start.
Jump. I know exactly where my point was going. I was coming back to it. No need to run these actors calling a great game unlike you. And, the defense comes up, steps up, makes an offsides call. Now it's 1st and 5. Let's see if John Dales takes an advantage here. Let's see what John Dales likes to do. Does he try to take some time off the clock? He'll be very hypocritical if he did, but let's see if he doesn't.
And Calvin, ordinarily I would resent that, but I've been trying to work on my temper here.
Ball on the ground, who's got it? Oh my! The Funkster almost ended the music. The record almost skipped a note, if you know what I'm saying, Zach, but luckily Maryland got the ball. Oh, the move review! It can't hurt John Dales here, though, because he has the ball back in the check.
You got it anyways. Yeah,
And during this booth review,
I just want to let you know that this game is brought to you by Price Chopper and Market 32, a proud sponsor.
Can we, let's go to Calvin Cristoforo, a resident draft expert, to hear about some of the prospects in today's game.
That plays reverse. I really like this Funk guy out of Maryland. Reminds me, of a good funky groove down at the Rise and Shine Cafe. You rise, you get some funk in you. Get a little spunk in you and runs downfield hard. Speaking of running downfield hard, how about that Georgia left tackle running downfield like a big whopper? You want a big whopper coming downfield? How about that from their left tackle? But let's see what they do. Oh, they're going back to Funk. How about move the chains? The chain mans are dancing to the music of Jake Funk. Move them, baby. 6 more guys, 10 more first downs. Funk is bringing the funk.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Oh.
He can't pull it in.
Jackson kind of got to come up with that ball there. He's running a quick flag route, caught the ball there, and he's doing it. Now John Dales shaking his head a little bit. It'll be kicking Jackson to the sideline a little bit. Maybe that's the guy who loses their scholarship, because we all know John Dales, after every game, takes a scholarship away from one of his scholarship guys, tries to save money, but also an incentive to play well. You gotta imagine Johnny knows the play call here with 3 wide receivers to the left. You gotta imagine little tight end flag route there, but no, they bring it intercepted on a screen pass. That simply can't happen.
He goes at the 40-yard line.
And that turnover differential there, that's really been the inside of it.
Hey, Jacob Morris, how you doing? I'm on live talking broadcast here. What's cool for you? Yeah, we have a tough situation here. John Dales, John Eads, 3:41 left on the game clock here with Maryland and Georgia. Big YouTube live stream Twitch here. I'm calling the game here. You're calling right in the middle of it. So it might be about 10 to 15 minutes before we are able to schedule over there. We're hang tight here because we had a very good end of this game upcoming. Oregon State knocking the game, they didn't travel. But how about this play by White? Oh, get to the pylon! Oh, my golly, bring me the jelly beans. He dropped down at the 1-yard line. John Eads about to put this game away. No Oregon State in this contest, but it's not stopping John Eads. Georgia up big in this one, about to punch it in the end of the game.
And, you know, Calvin, in moments like this, I feel like there's no need
when I'm
to
busting down the sideline over to Ernie Davis. I'll be busting my way. I'll be going down the sidelines, diving for the pylon, and each over there, Ernie Davis, Donnie Hole, you know what I'm saying?
First and goal for the 2, and they can smell the end zone.
That's you on the sideline.
They're crowding the line.
Sports.
Wildcat here, quarterback coming in. Let's see what he likes to do here. I gotta imagine a run's coming here. Another good play by me, a running play, and that could do it. Bring me the pitchfork to stick it into a big piece of meat because this one could be over. Johnny putting this one on the grill, on the ice per se. Now the defense has to step up. John Dale's 4 turnovers in this one. That might be too much to come back from if you're talking to me here, Calvin.
I gotta tell you, Calvin, I haven't been doing much talking to you this game.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick.
I really want John Dale's to come back here because I actually put my mortgage on John Dale's plus 6.5. You know, I know I'm close to being biased, play-by-play announcer here, but I kind of wanted to, you know, get some skin in the game, if you know what I'm saying here.
Supposed to be a bias?
I'm biased play-by-play guy here. You know, that's just a couple guys stepped in for Zach Kaplan, but he couldn't make it, you know, because, you know, he checked out mentally. But, you know, I get 6.5 here on John Dale's need to score here to make some coins back. Doesn't need to win the game. Oh, my golly. Interception, another one. Tiger by Loa, you know, scholarship might be cut. He's definitely not his brother. 4 picks on the game, interception. And let's see how disrespectful John Eads get. If it was me, I'd pick up a couple first down, waste of timeout, drop down to a knee. John Dales goes down in pain and agony. Wants to ban John Eads from playing on this console, you know what I'm saying? But he can't. Let's see how disrespectful John Eads is as he comes back here in the Wildcat formation.
Handoff.
Tackle that with positive yardage.
Hell of a call there on Zach. That play right there, Zach. Tick, 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 tick. Let's see how John Dales gets with his timeouts here. Is he going to take it early? Is he going to take it late? Is he going to bring him to the locker room with him? He doesn't know. He's in agony right now. Another interception thrown by his quarterback, still sticking out in the back of his head. I'm sure that drop by Jackson, that flag route, is still sticking in the back of his head too. But the defense needs to come up with a stop. It needs to come up with a stop fast.
You know, that was a really good point there that I was just about to make.
Back to you. Back to you on the sideline. They run here up the middle. White seizing it stuff behind line of scrimmage. 33 big decision here.
You know how they say, Zach, don't do any driving from the backseat. Don't do any play-by-play there from the sideline. Stay, know your lane here. Take. Down here the timer. Zach Kaplan up play-by-play for this game. We don't need any more cooks in the kitchen than there already are.
Back to Powers Lynch in the studio.
What? We seem to have lost connection with Powers Lynch.
We seem to be having some technical difficulties here.
Wi-Fi
We'll iron that out for you, and we'll get back to Powers Lynch after.
Powers Lynch in the studio. Powers.
Where's Marty analysis?
Targeting shouldn't exist.
Target should have been thinking Powers.
Powers Lynch, noted handler of player safety.
Here. How we play attention to this game here? John Eads puts his game on ice in the first down. John Dale still has a little bit of hope here with the stop. Let's see if the Easter can pick up a big game here on 4th down. Biggest play of the game, biggest baby. Give me a Big Mac and a Whopper to watch this play. How about a stick on both sides? Who's going to step up and make a play? Oh, howdy.
Yes.
He dropped the ball. John Dale's with the John Dale's fist pump there, but still a little bit of a heap of trouble. You know, 6.5 batters liking their chances a little bit better, including myself. Actually, you know, trying to make some coin on this game on the side and not paying much to be on the broadcast, even though they shouldn't pay them your salary because you've done just about nothing there, Zach Kaplan. So,
Well, I'm doing this as a volunteer.
He's on the run.
smart play there by Dales, you know, tricking Rice. I like Rice more the next time. How about the big game? Oh, he brought the spins! Oh, the juker! How about the spins by John Dales?
Well, this guy is such a big part of this
Daryl Jones, the ball carrier.
Oh, Daryl Jones putting some mayonnaise on that hamburger. Give me a first down, give me a spin, give me a first and goal.
Fires quickly, and he's got his receiver for the
That's the drive there. I think that penalty is going to be rough for the pass. It looks like it's going to be. You got to imagine if people in Maryland are saying to themselves, hey, where was that type of offensive production when we weren't losing by 10 points with a minute and a half to go?
You know, the analytics here, they tell you to go for 2.
You know, they also say that. They also say better late than never, but, you know, there always is a time to be too late to field goal here. You got to think the onside kick is coming because Coach Gondel, we all know, no faith in his defense here, has to bring out the old onside kick of Ruski, and this is where games are won and lost. And that wide button hit was subtle. John Eads not only to know why he didn't go outside for coming to the nation, and now he's audibling into it here. Let's see if Caprino can get a good kickoff here. Let's see if the Terrapins can cover. Oh, give me some popcorn. This is the big play in this game. Hopefully that ball pops up and around, and the Terrapins can retrieve it.
It did not.
You know, yeah, I think that use of the timeout earlier in the half is really going to come back to bite Maryland here.
Well, you know, John Eads, a lot of time on the clock, but not out of the woods yet here. Needs a first down. John Dales knows that. Doesn't want to get kneed on because we know John Dales is a big opponent of using the knee. That a lot of people say respect your opponent by kneeling. That's disrespecting your opponent when you're playing a guy like John Dales here. So first down's got to come, and then let's see what John Eads do. I would love to see the disrespect because as far as I'm concerned, I've already cashed in. There's nowhere Georgia's getting back in the end zone. My 6.5 I'm feeling pretty confident about here. Let's see what they do, though. Run on first down, probably a smart choice.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain. The Terrapins use their second timeout. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Timeout, Maryland.
From the 45-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Big play here on
I agree, guys. Back to you in the booth.
Well, I was waiting for my guy on play-by-play to take over there. Timeout called by Georgia there. You know, interesting decision, especially when you're trying to take time off the clock. John Dell's already called timeout. Clock is already stopped. Coach Eads just didn't like the setup here. 2 plays to pick up 5 yards. This is where champions are won and lost. Let's see who steps up. You got to imagine the Bulldogs want to win this game, Zach.
I agree. This is, in fact, where champions are won and lost.
Another run there. White stays on his feet. Does he get the first down? That is pride, passion, and determination. That is a first down. That's Jimmy Perkins X, baby. Hang around, punching over the first down line. How about a ball game? Do we get a high yell from the crowd? This one is over. Pack up the bags, pitch up the tent. Let's get on the bus and go home champions. But John Eads could have the option to kneel here, but doesn't want to fumble the ball. Crisscross applesauce running around the secondary. Gotta think John Eads has to play conservative here. A QB keeper. What are we doing? He's throwing away the game.
Has a lot of confidence in his pass defense if he's releasing a
Luckily, he didn't fumble there, so he didn't really throw away the game. Still, John Dale's out of timeouts, 2 kneel downs. This one's over, but John Eads, keeping his pride, doesn't want to drop down to a knee, wants to respect his opponent. Not putting the ball into the hands of safety. Still an opportunity to fumble here. No Coach Dale's will be going for that. Hitting that whatever button that caused the fumble that he knows that I don't. Try to make that play happen.
Gets out to around the 32.
You can tell he hit the button pretty hard there. I heard him make a big movement there, trying to hit whatever stick forces the fumble. Luckily, no luck there for Eads. And now 2nd and 3 can wind this clock down. 1 kneel down, likes the game here. Let's see what Eads likes to do. Is he going to let the clock run all the way down and snap it, or is he going to snap it off early? What's he going to do here? Is he trying to win some money for his -6.5 bettors? We don't know. Let's see what he does here. I'm pretty confident. Thank you, Ryan Nelson. We're not going to go back down to the sideline. And now this here, 4th and 6. You got to imagine he's not going to snap this one off. John Dales would love the game, give him 5 timeouts in the second half, but luckily they didn't. This could be over. Let's see if John Eads does one final play here before the time runs out. 4th and 6. Can't imagine this is going with anything north of 2 seconds on the game clock. Going to the air there over the middle. John Dales lifts his feet like he thought he had a chance to return that one else. But a hard-fought game here. Zach, your final thoughts?
Yes.
Again.
Football.
It was a terrible game.
Back to you in the booth.
John Eads comes in here, win 27-24. We got post-game coverage coming up in just about 6 minutes around the horn after this quick news update with Ryan Nelson. What's going on in the College Park area, Nelson?
Thank you, Ryan Nelson.
Thank you, Ryan. We're back here on the post-game show. We're here with the Blues and coach, John Dales. John, your team goes out there, able to score 24 points with the 5 turnovers, too much to overcome today.
Yeah, it was the 5 turnovers that did.
5 turnovers in the end, What was something you would have liked to see change from your guys out there? Was it one specific player that could be losing their scholarship this week?
Nobody's going to be losing their scholarship. I'm actually immediately resigning as head coach of Maryland football.
As you heard that first, it's live television. John Dale's down. You think how much of that $3.4 million left on your deal you think you're going to be getting?
How much of my deal am I going to end up getting?
We're now here with the winning coach, John Eads, and John. A big game today. You were down early. 7-0. The funk was brought to you early. The pennies were being filed into the jukebox, but you were able to come back. Stay calm, cool, but collected. What were your thoughts, and how did you pull out the win today?
Yeah, Funk and Waffles, great restaurant. I'm not sure if he's related or not. Good food, but tale of two halves. We went into the half up 3, came out of the half up 3, and you know what they say? There's only 2 halves of football.
That's a good point there, Eads. And do you respect your opponent, John Dales? Here, I know you're trying to. What was the mentality about not dropping down to a knee there when the game was on ice?
Yeah, I also put down my mortgage on the game, so I'm trying to win some that dough. So
hold on.
Yeah.
So
big scandal in college football.
All right, so you won the
You're
game,
betting on your own team.
but you lost some coin here. Talk to me about that. Is it a bittersweet moment, or?
Yeah, but I also had a deal under the table that I would, win $500K and got that done. So,
Yeah, $500K. John Dales. If you were to respect his opponent, give me a 1 to 10 on John Dales' play today. And what do you think your opponent could have done better to pull out the win?
9.9. Had it in the bag. That last interception was brutal.
That'll wrap things up here from inside the O-Dome for Zach Kaplan and on play-by-play all throughout the game. For Ryan Nelson on the sidelines for 3/4 of the game. And for Powers Lynch, doing homework 100% of the game.